Good morning from the Magic Kingdom parking lot. We're headed in today because it is February, Black History Month is this month, and Valentine's Day is this month. We're gonna go into Magic Kingdom, see if they have anything set up for either of those two events. And also, we're gonna do a construction update, see what's going on for Big Thunder Mountain. We're gonna just have a look around, see what's new, what's exciting. It's a fun day at the Magic Kingdom. The world is our palm tree. So let's head inside. I don't know why, but today in particular, maybe it's the time that I'm here. I'm here at like 9, started at 9:30, now it's 9:53. But took a long time to get through security. Like a big long line. Everybody was getting their bag checked. They were being extra careful with bags and stuff like that. So I don't know. As we are on the ferry boat, I wanted to look over at the Polynesian because they have been doing a lot of roof work recently. There was some damage from Hurricane Milton when it came through earlier or later last year. But it looks like they're just about done with it. Yeah, if you guys kind of look at the ridge of the roof, you can see there's a lot of white, kind of like, I don't know how you put that, just like white waterproofing going down. And then there's one spot right in between the two workers that doesn't have any white on it. I think that that's what they're doing right now, is waterproofing the entire roof. As we're making our way over to the Magic Kingdom on the ferry boat, we can see the crane that is working on Big Thunder Mountain there on the horizon. Pretty neat to see that because that gives us a perspective of where Big Thunder is from where we're standing. Gives us a perspective of where Big Thunder is from where we're standing. We've just arrived at the Magic Kingdom, and I gotta say, I think it's about time that Disney did some maintenance due on the docks here for the ferry boats. Do some painting and some repairing here for sure. All right, we've made it into the Magic Kingdom. The flower bed out here looks really nice in this purple color. Walt Disney World Railroad is just heading off. This is my favorite bush, by the way. If anybody's wondering, it's this, Podocarpus. I like how tiny this one is. They can get huge, but these are tiny. So one of the strangest things on the way in, I was like, we're gonna check on Black History Month, we're gonna check on Valentine's Day. Nothing, there's nothing in Magic Kingdom that I could see on the Disney Parks blog. There's like merch and stuff like that, and then they kind of showcase things that were already happening within the parks, and then there is a couple of food items that are over at the resorts and ones at Hollywood Studios, but for the most part, there wasn't anything listed. So I'm gonna be on the lookout and see if I see anything, but on the Parks blog, Disney Parks blog, there wasn't anything listed at all. Here at the train station, they got some construction walls up, and it looks like they're working on the stairs that run up the center. There are stairs that run up the side of the building, but the ones in the center here are all blocked off. I'm gonna make a stop in the confectionery and see if they have a specific popcorn mix or if there are any special treats that they have over there. They do have the Sweetheart popcorn mix. Strawberry flavored candy popcorn with M&M's, milk chocolate candies, crushed chocolate cookies, mini marshmallows, and dark chocolatey and white chocolatey drizzle. This is for $16.99 for this big mix. The Mickey Rice Krispie treat is also sort of Valentine's Day themed with the colors on it. They also have some candied apples that are the same color scheme as the Rice Krispie treats. These over here are themed to Minnie, but they do sort of have Valentine's Day colors, don't they? I head across the street to the Emporium. I have been in here before to see the Valentine's Day merch, but we'll check again, see if there's anything new. Right here. This is still the same stuff that was here before, but it is a cool design. Well, they also have pink Crocs with the Mickey, I don't know what you call those, the holes on them. I'm not seeing a price though. How much are Crocs these days? Like $65? I found a price for the Crocs. They are $59.99. That's really it. That's all that I saw in the Emporium were just those few items. I guess they're not really focusing on Valentine's Day this year.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for this root. Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. Are we girls? It's 1, 2, 3 steps you're out of the ball game.
So that's an interesting thing that Casey's does when they first open. They sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," but before that, a guest within the park gets chosen to throw out the first pitch. And they have a little baseball, and they throw it to the cast member, and that is their opening tradition. And then the guest gets, they have a little baseball brownie that they get, and they get to keep the baseball too that they threw. So it's a free thing. You just have to be lucky and get chosen to be the very first guest. As I came around the other side of Casey's, normally you'd be able to go through this side and enter into the Emporium, but there's a sign out here that says entrance to the Emporium is temporarily closed at least is the Main Street entrance. So now, back here is just the dining room for Casey's, at least for the time being, because they are doing some work on the Emporium. I'm gonna go through the other side of the Emporium and have a look at it there too. There's a fun little Easter egg inside of Casey's. If you look through all of these different photos, you'll come across this one. This is a group of Imagineers. My favorite thing is everybody has mustaches. Like everybody has mustaches, and they're all wearing like modern day jerseys. But it's a cool little thing in here. It's like, these are Imagineers. All the rest of them I think are period photos that they found. But this one is one that Imagineers took. We're gonna enter the Emporium in the House of Magic entrance. And I think this is my favorite. Like, amazing, breathtaking, flabbergasting, mystifying. Oh yeah, a large section of the Emporium is behind walls in here. Wow. And these construction walls go around a large section. So we're basically in the, maybe like 4th room? That's the seasonal room. The entrance is way down there. And this is where all the plushies are. And there's just walls all throughout. As I was passing through, I saw this shirt with Eeyore on it, and I like it because Eeyore's happy watching the fireworks. Just to give you guys an idea of where that begins, all of this is open, and then the actual construction walls start right about here and go the rest of the way to Casey's. We made it down to Cinderella Castle, and we are gonna be turning right and heading into Tomorrowland. But first, I hear a cavalcade coming up. Coming up on one of the Main Street popcorn carts. Oh yeah, there's a sausage, egg, and cheddar bagel for $7.50. This is something I'm not usually here this early to see. Should be ending soon though. I think they end around like 10:30 or 11. Right now it's 10:45, so I'm assuming they're ending at 11. As we're making our way into Tomorrowland, boy, is something missing. If I can't put my finger on it, what is missing? Just kidding, Astro Orbiter is missing. So Astro Orbiter went down on January 13th, and it was down for refurbishment, and for whatever reason, I didn't ever think that they would just remove the entire thing to work on it. It's opening later this summer, and it's coming back. Like, it's not gone for good, but I really did not think they were just gonna like, boop, let's get rid of the whole thing and redo it. Maybe not redo it, but like refurbish it. It's such a wild thing to see Astro Orbiter just not there. On top of the launching pad, on top of the people mover. It certainly is a busy morning out here. Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin, a 50-minute wait. Crowd level is one of those things that I feel like I've never really gotten a good grasp on in the theme parks. Because I'm like, Thursday, February 6th. Well, how many people are gonna be at the Magic Kingdom? A lot. There's a bunch of cheer groups here right now, so I don't know how you would predict that. I'm sure that there's somebody there that knows the full schedule, but I'm just not one of those people that can be like, Thursday, February 6th, not gonna be a good day to go. There's gonna be a ton of cheer groups in the Magic Kingdom. Came over to Anti-Gravity's to see if they had anything special for Valentine's Day. And it looks like they don't. Seems like such a missed opportunity for not having treats for Valentine's Day. And very little tiny bit of merchandise. Continuing our walk around Magic Kingdom, we're headed into Storybook Circus. I think I will go into Big Top Souvenirs. They might have something in there for Valentine's Day. You never know. All right, heading into Storybook Circus and over to Big Top Souvenirs. Trying to see what the wait time is. 30 minutes over there for Dumbo. Yeah, it's a busy morning for sure. Doesn't feel busy, but the wait times are pretty high. They do. They have some Valentine's Day themed cupcakes over here. There's a chocolate one and a vanilla one. And that's about it. All right, so I think that's about all of the Valentine's Day stuff there is here at Magic Kingdom. So I'm gonna start heading towards Frontierland and towards Big Thunder Mountain. Maybe find some food along the way. We'll have a look and see what there is. You know what? It has been years since I've eaten at Gaston's Tavern, so let's stop in and get lunch here. All right, here's the menu. It's not very extensive, but I think I'm gonna get the ham and Gruyere tart and then the warm cinnamon roll. I feel like people have raved about this cinnamon roll, so I'm excited to try it. Came into this room to try to find a seat. I'm not really seeing any back here, except for Gaston's seat over there in the corner. Well, there's no tables. So when I was standing in line, I was talking to the camera and I said I was gonna get the cinnamon roll, and the guy in front of me said, don't get that, get the creme brulee. So I went with their recommendation, got the creme brulee tart, which is crispy croissant dough filled with vanilla bean custard for $5.49. I also got the ham and Gruyere tart, crispy croissant dough topped with ham and Gruyere served with a bag of chips. And this was $9.49. I mean, both of these look pretty good. All right, I'm gonna try the ham and Gruyere tart first. Give it a try. I had to cut it up. It's very thin. Pretty good, very, very, very creamy. And the croissant is nice and crispy, buttery. It doesn't seem like it's gonna fill me up though, because it's very thin. The flavor is really good though. It's super creamy. Almost has a little bit of sharpness to the cheese, but not a lot. And I can barely taste the ham though. I just had a bite that had a pretty good flavor of ham to it. And after having that, I think that the thing that would really make this thing sparkle would be some mustard. Either some regular mustard or some nice deli mustard in there. It can be very delicious. Here's a look at the inside of the creme brulee tart. And one thing they don't really mention in the description is this is bruleed on the top. This is caramelized sugar on the top of this. It looks really nice. Give it a try. I dipped it in some of the vanilla custard. Okay, that's delicious. Wow, so sugary and sweet, but creamy because of the vanilla bean cream in the inside. You almost get the flavor of cotton candy because of the bruleed sugar on top. I liked it. I would get that again. But I feel like if you got kids and you give them this, they're be on a sugar high for the rest of the day. I'll be honest, that creme brulee thing was really good, but it was incredibly too sweet for one person. I did eat it, but it was very, very sweet. The sugar on top really kind of put it over the edge. And so I would suggest splitting it between at least two people. Peter Pan, surprisingly not terrible. 45 minutes for Peter Pan. The crowds are not shoulder to shoulder, but the wait times are getting up there. Let's see what it is over here at Small World. It's only a 15-minute wait for It's a Small World. Here's a fun little activity for you to do with your friends and your family. Over here near the Rapunzel bathrooms, just past Small World and Peter Pan, on your way to Haunted Mansion right there, there's this kind of area here. And throughout this area, you can find a bunch of hidden Pascals. Pascal being Rapunzel's little chameleon friend. Right there underneath that flower pot. You kind of see him, he's blending in with the wall. And that's how all of them are. And it's a fun little scavenger hunt to try to find them. So there are a total of 10 hidden Pascals. And some of them are remarkably hard to find, like this one right here. He's really hidden in there. This would be something fun to do with your kids, is find all the Pascals. I like this guy, he looks very grumpy. So here's the thing, the majority of the Pascals are kind of over there, but there is one off way over here on the other side of the bathrooms, up in this planter up here. You can kind of see him in between those flowers up there. So be sure to look all around the Rapunzel themed area, including almost past the Rapunzel area. This is the corner of Memento Mori. I don't even know if you guys can see him up there. He's very well hidden. And there's another one on this tree right here. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer for you. So the one that's on the corner of Memento Mori, kind of right there. And the one that's on the tree, kind of right up here too. You might be better off doing this in the summertime. The sun is so low in the winter like it is right now that it makes it hard to see these things. I'm gonna stop by the Liberty Bell and get on. It's about 11:45, so by noon it should be arriving. The Liberty Bell is showing up. So we're gonna get on here and get as high as we can so we can look in on the construction of Big Thunder Mountain. This riverboat really is amazing because it is a steam-powered riverboat. Like an actual steam-powered riverboat. Like paddle wheel. You can see these are all the engines down here, the pistons, powered by steam to push that paddle back there. Now, the steam is created by a diesel engine, but still steam powered. Some video production crew heading through Magic Kingdom over there. Wonder what it's for. Hey guys, Future Tim here. As it turns out, the filming that was happening in Magic Kingdom was Ryan Seacrest was filming for Wheel of Fortune. And once again, I was thwarted. My lifelong dream of meeting Ryan Seacrest as a New Year's resolution was once again dashed away, and I was within reach of it, but missed out. Darn you, Seacrest. It really is an interesting ride up here on the Liberty Bell, passing by the old shooting gallery. Wonder if we'll be able to see anything in there. Oh yeah, they've already enclosed it. Look at that. So judging by that, it seems like it might be opening up fairly quickly. Beautiful view of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's just gotten to the temperature where it would be a good idea to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Get nice and wet to cool off in the middle of the day. It was cold here for a little bit. All right, we are officially behind the walls of Big Thunder Mountain. Looks like they're doing some work on the queue as well over there. We knew they were doing a lot of work on the actual ride. I don't know if I knew they were doing work on the queue. Yeah, you can see Big Thunder Mountain's track is completely gone. So they are replacing the entire track. So it'll be neat once it opens back up because we'll have an entire brand new ride. Some people might not know that the Riverboat is on a track and they can take it off the track and go past this little turn bridge right here. There's a pivot point right here that the whole bridge can kind of turn, and this Riverboat can go out there and head to dry dock kind of on the other side of Bay Lake. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see the track down inside of the water there that we're riding on. A real turtle and a fake fish. So the one that we just saw was a red ear slider. This is a softshell turtle right here. Train passing by too. Yeah, softshell turtle right there. Also, as a side note, you can really see how much pollen is in the air right now based on how much pollen is on top of the water right here. Look at it all. Oh my goodness. So if you have a pollen allergy, now's a bad time to be here. Kind of wanted to show you guys the workings of the Riverboat here. This is the paddle wheel. Making a lot of noise in there. So back here is the steam tanks, as well as the motor, which is kind of over here. The diesel motor, you can hear it running. Then you can see the pistons right here. You can kind of see them pushing out the back. And then the driver here, oh, there's like a keelboat over there. They're just gonna pull on this lever to adjust the speed. Oh, here we can see the piston moving here. Oh yeah, so the diesel motor is in the back here, and that is what's heating up the water inside of that boiler over there. Pretty hard to see, but there's a pretty interesting cam system to this whole operation with letting steam in and out of the piston. Lots of little like levers and connections in order to keep everything synchronized. It's pretty neat. This is the type of stuff that I like seeing. So this walkway here is closed off. See if you can spot why. It may look like the markings of a rattlesnake. It is not. That's not a rattlesnake. So they have it blocked off until somebody can come and get this snake. This is a Florida banded water snake. He's hanging out near the water, and he's just trying to get a little bit warm. He's hanging out on the warm walkway. He's probably out in the middle sunning himself until they started being like, oh, what's this guy doing here? And he probably hid underneath this railing. Now I'm walking over towards Big Thunder Mountain. Just have a look at the front of it. I don't know if there'll be anything that we'll be able to see, but it'll be nice to get a look at the front of it. And maybe we'll get on the train station and look over. All right, here we go. Heading up to the Frontierland train station, just near Tiana's Bayou Adventure. You can see they haven't gotten quite all of the track. The track leading back into the station right here is still installed. I'm sure they'll take it out eventually, but they're working their way through. So that track was the maintenance track that we were seeing. So I think they have removed all of the actual track on Big Thunder. All that's left is the maintenance track. Wow, look at this. What is all this stuff? Acetylene torches and stuff. There it is.
Now, normally, folks around here have a one-track mind for gold. But mining seems to have been derailed.
Deer.
Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights.
Just did the Grand Circle tour of Magic Kingdom on the train, and I got to admit, there are a lot of jobs at Magic Kingdom, but driving the train seems kind of fun. Like, that would be something that I would like to do one day, maybe. You never know. In my retirement. Got some characters going by. Clarabelle, Horace Horsecollar, Chip and Dale. This must have been from the video shoot they were doing. Maybe. Big Al. Some interesting developments over here by Pirates of the Caribbean. Tortuga Tavern behind, not walls, but like shrubbery. and the walls have been pushed out around Pirates of the Caribbean for the gift shop renovation. As we go inside, we can see these are brand new walls right here. This used to be all open underneath, and this will be the location of the Pirates of the Caribbean Tavern. So the Pirates of the Caribbean gift shop is much smaller now. So when you come out of the ride, you used to go straight into the gift shop here. Now there's a wall there, and that will be the tavern. I'll go around the front and show you guys the front entrance to what will be the tavern. Because the gift shop is smaller, there's a little bit of a bottleneck getting out of the gift shop area. Hopefully they kind of remove some of these gates and things. So just to give you guys perspective, this is the entrance to Pirates of the Caribbean. This right here will be the entrance to the tavern. And then the exit of the gift shops is over there now. Pirates says it's a 35-minute wait. Not too bad. I'm gonna get in line right now. They definitely have it set up for a much larger line than what is currently here. The queue is kind of extended out into the side area of the front entrance. All right, 1:04. I'll try to remember to show you guys the time when we get into the boat. In line for Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm wondering if they're going to be extending the gift shop into the queue area here. It's just kind of an empty space in the queue area. Or even better, maybe they're extending the lounge, the bar, into this area. Ooh, it's a lot of space. 1:27, that's when we got in the boat. It's been a minute since I've been on this ride. This is a good ride. I miss it. I don't think I've ever noticed before, but there's sea stars up here on the beach. Well, if you're wondering when the photo is, it's right here, just before the first drop. Oh, another spot that you gotta look out for getting wet, not only on the drop, but like when these cannonballs shoot the water out right next to you. Like there was one right there. They get you. They sneak up on you.
I am no chicken. I will not talk.
No, these guys want the rum, but this guy's trying to sell chickens. Kinda want a chicken.
Oh, you scurvy scoundrels. Do I hear 10? A hen for a 10.
I'll take that offer.
It's the treasure map for sure and no mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow.
Still, my favorite band in all of Magic Kingdom. These three guys and the donkey. I also really like that this guy stole treasure and hats. Like, he just loves hats. He loves a good fashion. I feel bad. One of these days, these guys will get their key from this dog. I trust that dog. He's a good boy. All right, Jack. What's your plan now? How are you going to get this out of here? You're just going to hang out down here? That wait time on Pirates of the Caribbean was perfect. It was barely anywhere. It was like 20-some minutes. Not bad at all. Magical Friendship Fair is starting, but me, I'm headed up to the front in a Main Street vehicle. See you later, everybody. Bye. Oh, what are they doing over there? Pretty funny because there's a ton of people around.
Alice, happy birthday!
Holy cow, what a glorious day at the Magic Kingdom this was. We did a lot of stuff. We got to try some delicious food. We got to see a lot of construction updates. We got to ride the train full circle. We got to ride on a Main Street vehicle all by ourselves. And then we did try to find some Valentine's Day and some Black History Month stuff, but we didn't find very much. We didn't find any Black History Month stuff. We found a few Valentine's Day treats, but other than that, and a little bit of Valentine's Day merch, but other than that, hopefully that changes. Maybe throughout the month they'll add some stuff. You never know. So all in all, it was a fantastic day. And with that being said, we're off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.